We're on our way to the Eden project this morning. It is not the nicest of days, so it's probably a good thing that we're going to be indoors under the big domes. What do you call them? Biospheres. I'm hoping that it should be coming up soon and we'll be able to like see it. I mean, they must be, I would imagine you can see them from like the landscape. Maybe not. We're here and it's raining quite a lot. We're actually like under the little shelter now, walking to the, I think it's like a sky ride area. Yeah, hoping that there's plenty of indoor stuff. I'm pretty sure there is, but the weather is really, really bad. So, good job we've got something indoors to do today. Here we are anyway. We're going into the rainforest biome first. Here we go. There's a little robin over there. It's nice and cozy in here. Apparently we couldn't get in until 10 o'clock because they were doing the watering, so I guess that makes it extra humid. I'll have to try a smoothie. We got some lotus flower here. Well, there's no flowers on it at the moment, but rencon is a really nice root vegetable. And we're just wondering if we would be able to get a tub like this and put some into the greenhouse next year, because we're going to put in a greenhouse on the allotment. We'll have to do some research into that. Look at all these coffee plants. I wonder when the beans are ready, because some of these up here, they're red and some aren't. So this is panela, which is like a sweetener, and this is actually what they sweeten their ice cream with in the shop here, so I'm looking forward to trying that. Lots of chilies. So when we came in this morning, it was pretty miserable. It was pouring with rain. It's still kind of drizzly now, but we're having a quick look outside, but to be honest, it's too cold for us to see everything out here. But we did actually get our passes changed into annual passes, I guess, because we did the gift aid. So I don't know how much you can actually hear because it's super windy, but these are the domes. When you first come out of like the main visitor centre, the view is really impressive. When we go back up there, I'll try and get a shot if it's not raining. So these were the domes that we've been in this morning. I think we're going to go and get some lunch now. So the gardens out here, it tells you what about crops that they grow for medicines and things, so how they grow poppies for paracetamol and codeine. So we're having lunch now. It's much busier in here than it was when we first arrived this morning. I'm having this frittata with potatoes, and Trevor's got, is it leek and broccoli? Yeah. Leek and broccoli tart. It took a really long time to get the food. I think it was because it was like self-service and I don't know, people took a long time to scoop up the potatoes for some reason. But we've got it now. It was £15 for our lunch and we brought our own water with us, so we're going to be drinking that. So this is the view when you first come in through the visitor centre. It is really impressive when you see the biomes. What are they called? Biomes. So we're back at the hotel now and we're rather windswept and cold. Luckily this is a really hot hotel room. And what we're going to do this afternoon, because we'd planned on being at the Eden project all day, but really we didn't get to see much of the outside because it was so wet and miserable. We probably could have spent another couple of hours there if it had been sunny. But there's a brewery just down the road a bit, so we've brought everything back to the hotel and we're actually going to walk to the brewery and leave the car here. But what I'm going to do is split this video up because tomorrow we're driving up to Bristol and we haven't got much plans. It's just going to be a driving day, so I'm going to put the brewery tour like on the start of tomorrow's video. But just before I go, I thought I'd show you what we actually brought from the Eden project because we got quite a lot of stuff. We got a bit carried away in the shop. I picked up this was just a freebie information leaflet about this baobab powder. Baobab? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's like the upside down tree. Because a while ago I actually got a sample of this stuff, the powder, but I didn't really know what to do with it. So this has got some information on it which I thought would be useful. Maybe I could make something at home. We also picked up a couple of bits for the allotment. I was really impressed with all of the different chilies that they had there, and we quite liked the look of this sparkler one. I know Mom's got some like Dorset Naga seed and things for us, so we picked up this sparkler and some chili food as well, so we can put that into the allotment greenhouse once we get it up. We got 2 boxes of clotted cream shortbread fingers. These are just for us, 1 each for us to take back to work, because that's what you do when you go on holiday. These were definitely an impulse buy. They're chocolate covered coffee beans, which are always really nice. They're also nice on the top of espresso martinis. And then these two, this drinking chocolate, I'm pretty sure they sell this in Marks and Spencer's now. It's like a solid bar of chocolate, all fair trade from Colombia. It's like no added sugar. It says there, like no added sugar to it. It's very natural, and you just break off a couple of squares and mix it with hot milk. So I thought this would really be good with the milk steamer function on our coffee machine. So we got that, and then they were $6.50 each, I think, or it was 2 for £10. So Trevor also wanted to try this panela, which was something that they were growing there, and it was like a natural sugar cane. This is it in like a solid bar form, so we're going to try and use it in some baking. So that's everything that we got at the Eden Project. I did have a good time. It was a shame about the weather, but also I think I had a bit of a higher expectation of the place. It was a bit like a fancy garden centre, but obviously it was like £20 to get into. And I just know that they do so much more than it felt like they were sharing there. They do a lot of good projects and things abroad, like fair trade projects, and also just the whole, like, the biomes. I was interested in how they built those, you know, and there's a reason they made them the geodesic shape, and I've watched quite a few documentaries and things on the Eden Project which have been really interesting, and I just felt a lot of that information didn't come across. There's a lot more going on there than they're really conveying to you as a visitor. So yeah, I'd like to go again. We both said that it would be interesting to go in a different season to see the plants at different stages, and it's somewhere I've wanted to go for a long while, so I wasn't completely disappointed, but I just felt they could have given us a little bit more information. But you can get it online, I suppose, but there's not quite the same as experiencing it when you're there. Anyway, we're going to go off to the brewery now, and I'll check in with you tomorrow. Bye guys! I guess there's like this pavilion bit, and then it's the end.